All right, yeah, so NBA 2K25 Season 7 update is here. In this video, we're going to be reviewing all your rewards, all of your animations, your new seasonal quests, and the rewards you get for them. We'll check out the new rec jerseys. I know a lot of you guys are curious as to which affiliation is won. We'll share that with you guys. And we're also going to take a dive into Swags to see what Swags has on offer, new or copy and pasted. We're about to get into all the details. If any of you guys are new here, consider dropping a like and a sub. Leave your thoughts in the comment section below. Let's get to the video.
It's AllCity. Load up that clip.
All right, y'all, so Season 7 is here. Before we get into the rewards, y'all, I just want to very quickly let you guys know that Rise won the affiliation battle. I know a lot of you guys are wondering whether or not you're going to get your rep bonus, and I want to assure you that if you participated in the events, you will receive that rep boost. I've seen players have to wait up to 4 days. For the good majority of the player base, they'll receive it ASAP. Over the next couple of days, more and more players will receive their boost. Just try and be patient. Worst case scenario, submit a 2K support ticket, and I'm sure they'll get back to you and give you what you need. All right, let's get back to the video. And we're just gonna dive right in. We'll start out with the season rewards. I know most of y'all are interested in which rewards you'll get this season for Season 7. As normal, the usual level 1 reward is your Season 7 white tee. At level 2, you guys will receive a Skyline My Court mural. At level 3, you get a player indicator, a cat player indicator. I don't know how many of you are excited about that. At level 4, you get a 30-minute 2 XP token. At level 5, you get the black, red, and yellow ball trail. At level 6, you got some NBA banners, Tim Duncan and Jimmy Butler banners. At level 7, you get an exploding ball green release. At level 8, you're looking to get a tier 3 boosted accessory for a 5% rep bonus. At level 9, probably one of the more like cool type of player indicators, you get a money symbol. I'm probably gonna add that to my player ASAP. You get a synergy badge. Now, I wanna see what this badge has to offer. It says the synergy badge provides badge progression based on teammates' uses of the badge. Now, this is how 2K gets ya, and I hope everybody is aware of this. Let me put that back down. We're in Season 7 for NBA 2K25, so a lot of our builds are maxed, which means we won't have any good use for a synergy badge unless you're out there making builds in Season 7. And the way in which 2K kind of gives you a nudge and persuades you to make new builds is by offering a synergy badge perk, so that way your badge progression can go a lot quicker. Anyway, we'll move on. At level 11, you get an Emos pack. At level 12, you get the pink eyes. Now, I'm curious, how many of you guys are equipping these eyes? Because in-game, you cannot even see this. I guess I'm wondering how much the 2K community actually likes these different color eyes. Y'all sound off in the comments. At level 13, you get a 60-minute 2 XP token. At level 14, you're looking to get a Doom buggy. At level 15, as usual, you get the tier 2 max +1 badge perk. And at level 16, here we go. The party gets started for you cupcakes out there. You get your twerk mode, the Danka twerk mode, so you can get out there and twerk on your homies. When is 2K gonna bring it back to basketball instead of dancing all over the place? But neither here nor there. At level 17, you get a 60 times skill boost. It's 10 per category. At level 18, you get a diamond My Court mural. That's pretty dope. I like that one. I might consider it. I haven't changed my My Court's mural yet. I might consider doing that sometime today. At level 19, you get a tier 2 boosted accessory for a 10% rep bonus. And I'm almost certain that these do not work in the rec, but you're gonna be seeing a rec headband coming up soon. At level 20, you get Chuck the Condor, Los Angeles Clippers mascot. And at level 21, you get that rec headband, so you can get a rep bonus when you're out there playing in the rec, and it gives you 15% rep bonus. At level 22, you get another Emos pack. At level 23, you get the multicolored hairstyle. 24, some more banners, Kevin Durant and Damian Lillard banners. At level 25, a tier 1 synergy badge perk. Just to add insult to injury, if you're not out there creating new builds, it's just a wasted level in the season pass. At level 26, you get another Emos pack. At level 27, you know, they're putting so many Emos packs in these seasons. You guys must really love this stuff, but it is what it is. At level 27, you get a 10 per category Gatorade boost, which comes to 30 Gatorade boosts. At level 28, you get a 60-minute 2 XP token. At level 29, you get the Kyrie Irving and Paul George banners. Man, 2K is great at giving these banners out. Those poor graphic designers stuck in the basement level of 2K's headquarters, they just be working them. Anyway, at level 30, you get the tier 1 max +1 badge perk. That's always useful for your builds out there. At level 31, you're gonna get an additional 30 Gatorade, 10 per category. We just got them at level 27, and now we're looking to get them at level 31 as well. And 2K says you guys can't get enough of these twerk modes. Get the time twerk mode, and I'm sure a lot of you cupcakes out there are itching for your teammates to do good on the court just so you could twerk on your homies. It's just crazy out there. At level 33, you get a badge elevator. At level 34, you get some more banners, Jaren Jackson Jr. and John Morant banners. At 35, you get a tier 1 boosted accessory for 15% rep bonus. At 36, you get these basketballs. At 37, you're looking for a 2-hour 2XP token. At level 38, you're looking at the one-piece sun hat. At level 39, you're looking at the underground outfit, the blue and black emissive outfit. And if you have a pro pass, you can get the orange one. And at level 40, the main reason why we all play these seasons is to get our cap breakers. So what do you guys think about the season? Is it a W or L in regards to rewards? Curious to hear your thoughts. Sound off in the comments. Moving into the animations, we'll check out the jump shot because he definitely had a jump shot in here. This here is the Jalen Brunson jump shot. You need to be under 6'5", and you need to have an 87 mid-range or an 87 3-ball. To start out, it seems like it has a pretty high timing stability grade, so that might prove beneficial for some of you players out there. This is Jalen Brunson's layup style. A lot of this stuff seems to be copy and pasted from different animations, and they just slap the Jalen Brunson tag on it. But this is what you're looking at for his layup animations. He has some pretty wild circus type of layups in here. Jalen Brunson also has hop jumpers. You need to be under 6'5". You need to have an 88 mid-range or an 88 3-ball. Jalen Brunson also has a pass style. We'll scroll down and see the requirements. You need to have a 90 pass accuracy to get the Jalen Brunson pass style. How effective those are, we're gonna have to see in game. We're gonna have to run some tests on those to see how effective this pass style is. This here is the Jalen Brunson dribble style, and there's some speed, there's some zip to this dribble style. As you can see, he's moving kind of fast. Now, is that going to translate in game? That remains to be seen. You know, 2K has an issue with dribble styles. There's only a couple are even useful or effective. Jalen Brunson's signature size up you're seeing on screen right now. And you guys are gonna need a 90 ball handle and be under 6'5". That's high requirements for Jalen Brunson's animations. This is Jalen Brunson's regular breakdown combo. Look at how slow that is. Who's gonna make good use of this type of animation? Considering how often players are spamming the steal button, you can't even get off that first initial crossover in the regular breakdown, but we'll move on. Let's check out the aggressive breakdown combo from Jalen Brunson. This is what you're looking at here. A lot of people like the cross launch, and Jalen Brunson's aggressive breakdown combo is going to offer you a cross launch. So you might be able to make good use of that if you're a cross launch type of player. This here is Jalen Brunson's escape package, which I think is all right. They got some animations in there that you might be able to make good use of. I'm not sure how fast they're going to translate in game, but again, something else that I might like run a test on and see if it's any good, if we can make use of it. This is the Jalen Brunson crossover, and it looks pretty fast as well. The Jalen Brunson hezzy, you're looking at on screen right now. Again, something we're familiar with. It looks like they just copy and pasted other animations and again, put that Jalen Brunson stamp on it. The step back I thought was interesting as well. We'll check out Jalen Brunson's step back here. This is what you're looking at for season 7 animations, Jalen Brunson's step back. You think you guys can make good use of that? Sound off in the comments. And that pretty much makes up all of Jalen Brunson's animations. Now let's see the new rec jerseys for NBA 2K25 season 7. It's themed behind New York. They're showing New York a lot of love, but as you guys see, the first jerseys with a different type of image on it. It looks like they put the Statue of Liberty clip art right on the jersey. Didn't bother any matching up the colors or anything. They just put the clip art right on it along with the Empire State Building. I guess it's dope because it's something we never experienced, but come on 2K, you could do a lot better than that. Rec jersey sporting the orange and blue. I imagine that they'll reverse the colors for the alternative jerseys. Now let's check out what quests you guys can get and what rewards you can get for completing these quests. We'll go into the season quests here. The 2v2 Phenom quest, you could win some green flippers. They're also giving us a Proving Ground oversized tee if you complete the Battle in the Proving Grounds seasonal quest. Rec Phenom, you can get the orange and blue New York theme season 7 rec arm sleeve. In 3v3 Phenom, you can get the green snorkel. And if you guys complete the go-kart quest, you can win a Nets player banner. And now we'll head on over into swags and see what's new on offer, or for that matter, copy and paste it. You know, 2K, they love to copy and paste assets and present them as something new, especially during the launch of a new season. It says here, Season 7 featuring Jalen Brunson. First look, let me move my webcam over. Maybe I'll move it over here somewhere. Yeah, that'll probably work good right there. All right, so you get the Gladiator helmet, 1 and 2 there. You get a Season 7 medallion, camo tactical helmets. These are pretty cool. There's one at the bottom that I really like that one right there. I thought was pretty cool. We'll back out. You get these pants here, bootleg pants, a graduation cap, because that makes sense. We'll just add, even though I kind of like them, but yeah, they offering you a graduation cap. I don't know how long that graduation cap has been in the game, but it's been quite a minute. Season 7 tee, some life jackets, different color life jackets. We'll move on down. Oversized Season 7 tee with like the New York skyline. I thought that was pretty cool. If it didn't say Season 7, I would have got that. The camo Season 7 oversized tee, the regular oversized tee, I love New York oversized tee is pretty dope. You got the duck inner tubes, and they're showcasing like everyone. 2K is pulling out all the stops in Season 7. They really want you guys to spend, so they're putting like all their assets into it. They say, well, hopefully they'll buy some of this stuff. I also wanted to mention, you guys see how some of this stuff has like 10,000 VC, 10,000 VC. Well, in the EU, that's gonna be changing. You're gonna end up seeing a dollar figure amount, and hopefully those changes made in the EU will force the US to kind of make the same changes. Instead of like having to buy a pack of VC to get this 10,000 VC duck inner tube, you'll be able to buy the individual asset for whatever 10,000 VC converts into as far as real life money. So I'm hoping those changes come sooner than later, and we could just purchase each individual item as opposed to having to buy a whole VC pack to get these items. They also had some floaties, because that works perfect in basketball, right? Everybody that plays ball IRL, they wear floaties. So 2K is ahead of the curve. Y'all just not. Everybody else, we need to kind of catch up. They also got these gis here, different color gis. Again, pulling out all the stops, recycling everything, the pants as well. We'll scroll on down. The snorkel and goggles, all different colors, giving us all their assets. They also got this camo mask, pilot helmets in a bunch of different colors. All the options for flippers. You can get flippers as well in swags. The turtle backpacks, and that pretty much makes up everything that's in swags for Season 7. 2K tackled the recycle bin, and it fell on over into swags. And that pretty much wraps up everything you guys need to know about the Season 7 update. Do you guys think Season 7 is a W or a L in regards to these rewards and quests and all that good stuff? The animations, do you like them? Sound off in the comment section below. I'm always curious to hear what you think. If any of you guys are new here, consider dropping a like and a sub on your way out, and I'll catch you guys on the next video. Easy, y'all. If you guys are tired of running with randoms and you're looking for players to run with on NBA 2K, come on out and join the AllCity 2K Discord. The link will be in the description below. Find players and get runs now. Drop a like and drop a sub on your way out. Leave your thoughts and comments in the comment section below. I'll catch you guys on the next video. Easy, y'all.